Hello, today we'll be going over everything you need to know about using and caring for your Precision Medical Live Active 5 POC. First, let's talk about how to properly set up your portable oxygen concentrator. The first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to charge the device. So to do that, you're going to get your power supply and your AC power cord. You're going to plug in your cord into the power supply. You'll know that it's working because you have a green light that will illuminate. It'll show you that there's actual power going to the power supply. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your adapter and you're going to plug it into the back of the unit. Now when you plug it into the back of the unit, what you're going to see on the display, it's going to say Precision Medical, show you the serial number, the hours, and then it's going to show you how much charge you have on the battery itself. So if your battery is fully depleted and you were able to have an extra battery, it's very easy to replace. There's a little tab on the top. You just hit the tab, it pops right up, and you take the battery right out. To check to see if you're putting in the proper battery, you just hit the little indicator on the bottom and the lights will show how much charge you actually have on this battery. So because it's an external battery, it's very easy to replace. You just take your other battery, pop it right in, and you're ready to go. It does the same thing as when you plug it in. It's going to show you Precision Medical. It's going to show you your serial number and the hours, and then you're ready to use your device. Now that your Live Active 5 is all set up, I will demonstrate how to properly use the device. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put it in the bag. The unit does come with a bag for easy transportation. As you notice, the bag has a mesh in the back, and if you look inside the mesh, you will see vents. Very important that the mesh lines up with the vents because that's how you get your airflow. Without the airflow, your unit's going to overheat and then it's going to alarm on you. Never a good thing. Once the unit is in the bag, you're going to want to take, there's a strap that's on one side and it goes across the top of the unit and it attaches to a Velcro on the other side. That way, if it's in there, it's very secure and you don't have to worry about the unit itself falling out of the bag. Also, what's great about the bag is if you do have another battery and your battery is depleted, you can just hit the tab, pop this out, take your other battery, and you can pop it right back in and you can keep going. It comes with 2 pockets on either side. What that helps you with is you can carry an extra cannula with you, or you can carry an extra battery with you, or if you're like me, if you're tired of carrying around your cell phone, it fits right in the side pocket and you're ready to go. The next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to attach the cannula so you can actually start ambulating on the device. You want to take your cannula with the fat end and you're going to put it onto your outlet, stick it onto your outlet, make sure it's secure so it doesn't fall off on you. And then the under end of the cannula has your nares on there. Those little things that go into your nose. You want to make sure that they are curved a little bit and you want to make sure that that is the part that goes towards the back of your nose. Just going to put it in your nose and put it over your ears. The next thing we're going to do is there's a strap. So there's a little hook on the back. Just snap it on. A little hook on the front. That's snapped on. We're going to take our device and we can put it right over our shoulder. We can carry it this way, or we can also throw it across the body like that. What's nice is with the bag is I can wear this on either side. I can wear it on my right side, or I can wear it on my left side. And either way, the front of the unit is always facing forward. So I can always see the display and I can see what setting I'm on and I can see my battery display. So I always know how much power it is on. So now I'm ready to go. I turn on the unit and I'm off for the day. Time to have some fun. Proper maintenance is very important for your unit. How do you maintain and take care of your unit so you get the most out of it? The first thing you want to do is you want to clean the filters. You want to make sure your filters are always clean and free of dust. There are 2 filters, one on either side of the unit, one here and one there. All you do is you just pull them right out. You can see, pull it right out. You're going to wash it. It's a washable, reusable filter, so you're going to wash it in soapy, warm water. You're going to let it dry, and then once it dries, you just stick it right back in there. And that's all there is to it. During the spring or summer, you may want to clean it a little bit more frequently than once a week, in case there's pollen, dust that gets in there. So you want to make sure you always have good airflow. Now that we're talking about airflow, you have vents that are in the back here. Very important that you keep these vents clean of any dust or dirt. So you want to wipe those off with a just little dust rag, and make sure you keep those clean so you allow the air to flow through the unit so it doesn't heat up on you. Also, your battery. You just want to hit the tab, take your battery out, and make sure that there's no dust or dirt that's inside there that may stop your battery from making a good connection and not working properly. As far as the unit itself, the outside of the unit, in case you get any smudge marks or maybe a little bit of dirt on there, you want to use an alcohol swab or an alcohol wipe and just wipe it off very gently, and it'll clean up very easily and very nice for you to keep your unit nice and clean. Very important that you do not get any water near the unit. Electronics and water do not go well together, so you want to make sure the unit always stays dry. Last but definitely not least, here are some precautions to be aware of. You do not want to leave it in extreme cold, and you do not want to leave it in extreme heat. If you leave it in your car too long, especially during the winter time or a hot summer, especially if your car is closed up, it is not good for the unit. As with anything that has a motor or an engine, they do not work well in the cold. So when it's very cold, the unit is not going to work for you. It has to be above 38 degrees for the unit to work properly, and it also has to be below 104 degrees. So you do not want to leave it in extreme heat or extreme cold. Also, make sure you keep all the debris away from the back of the unit, and you always have proper airflow, and you always have proper airflow through the front, and make sure you clean the filters. If the unit does not detect the breath, it's going to alarm. In that little triangle, you're first going to get a yellow light, and then it's going to turn red, and you're going to hear an audible, and it's just going to keep alarming on you. What's that telling you is breathe through your nose. It's very important. You must breathe through your nose so that you can get the benefits of the oxygen being delivered by the device. After about a minute, it's going to pulse at 20 breaths per minute. So every minute, it's going to pulse 20 times. It's going to give you a bolus of oxygen until you breathe through your nose. Once you breathe through your nose, it will automatically reset itself, and then it'll work the way it's supposed to, and the alarm will also go off. If something does happen to the unit, an error code will come up. It could be an F27, could be an F17, it could be a couple other things. It will also alarm. If it's a catastrophic alarm, the unit's going to shut off. If it's something that you may be able to take care of, the unit will continue to work, and it's going to tell you what is wrong with it. It could run across there and go, no breath detected. Or it could say, unit is too hot, that it's overheating. So at that time, you're going to want to turn off the unit and let it cool down. Or if it says no breath detected, make sure you breathe through your nose, and then it will recycle the unit and it will start to work properly. If it's a catastrophic problem, the unit is going to shut down. At that time, you're going to want to contact your home care provider immediately. If you have any further questions about living your life on oxygen therapy, visit our blog on precisionmedical.com.